What's something the community doesn't know about SBH that you would want them to know?
You don't know it all, that's for sure. And that's the hallmark of SBH. Because you don't know is why SBH exists, why SBH thrives. We're doing so much work behind the scenes, you don't have a clue. Baruch Hashem, you don't have a clue. That's our ethos, that's why we live, that's why we breathe. We want to help people that need help. It's not just finances, it's emotional, it's all kinds of support. We're there for everybody and anybody.
Bikur Khalim in the early stages was just a few people in an office on Avenue R, right across from Sephardic High School. We had one secretary, one social worker.
It was just the random people who needed to be visited, who needed a few hours.
I remember when they first began the counseling center, it was in the 425 building with two little offices, and we never imagined how it would grow.
I always refer to my early group of people that we worked with as pioneers. I really believe that we're truly pioneers.
SBH is a multi-faceted organization with a lot of different things.
The breadth and the scope of the services that SBH provides is mind-blowing.
SBH is at the forefront of every major challenge in our community. There is no question in my mind that we are all, whether we know it or not, depending on SBH.
I could cry of thinking about all the things that SBH did for me.
It has given me a deep sense of purpose and fulfillment that I hadn't known before.
My inspiration comes from all the people around us.
They are really teaching our students the value of what it means to give, to love, to care, to be responsible.
I'm on the receiving end twice from SBH. It's because of SBH that me and my wife are together from junior marathon. When we got married, you expect to just have children right away. And unfortunately, that wasn't the case for us. With Hashem's help, they got us to the finish line in a very big way.
It made my family very involved, and my kids grew up here. We call them SBH kids.
It's very important to be involved in Chesed, and SBH is really the best place to be.
When I came to SBH, the first thing I noticed was that SBH was not an organization. It was a family.
I mean, it really is a family. Every individual in that building really goes above and beyond to get everybody from point A to point B.
The number of people we touch and in the way that we touch them is just remarkable.
To be able to go into somebody's home and help them get out of terrible situations and see that they're able to succeed in life when they really thought they had no hope is an amazing experience.
From the thank yous we get alone, we can tell the changes we've made in people's lives.
The holistic approach that we've created, that we've built throughout the years, really is one of a kind.
There might be a specific thing you go to this organization for, and another specific thing you go to that organization for. But when it comes to everything, you go to SBH. When you're not sure, you go to SBH.
What people need to know is that we are prepared, and we're prepared at the highest levels.
And Bikur Khalim is there. They roll up their sleeves and they do the job.
There are issues we're dealing with today that were unimaginable a generation ago. SBH is flexible enough, despite the breadth of its services that it offers. It has enough flexibility, enough ingenuity, enough creativity to respond to those new challenges.
The foundation of SBH is its volunteers.
The passion that we see from our volunteers, they literally work all day, every day on behalf of our clients.
There's nothing stronger than the heart of a volunteer, and we've seen that time and time and time again.
I love that Bikur Khalim has an area for everybody. Whatever your passion is, there's some place for you to fit in.
I find that it is not only an opportunity, but an obligation, and not just a privilege, but an honor to be involved.
The energy and the enthusiasm and the excitement for what we do very clearly comes from our youngest volunteers up.
I'll never forget one of the lines that Joseph Beta said, I believe in one of his speeches. He said the youth is the glue to our community.
We started the youth part of it. Let them learn what real life is out there. Let them see what a needy person is.
I have a daughter in high school, and her favorite thing to do is SBH visits.
SBH has become a home to so many of these kids,
It's really an outlet.
It gives this kind of confidence, this kind of enabling in a good way.
And it allows them to get a taste of what they're capable of.
It's beautiful to be involved in the next phase of SBH rebuilding their main headquarters. SBH is working hard to keep up with the needs of the community.
We have so many new initiatives that are happening right now. First, we are looking to expand our building on Kings Highway. Our goal is to put on a second floor as we simply are out of space. We want to expand and have a separate entrance for client services. And then we're also going to be expanding our fertility division onto the second floor.
With this building project and with whatever projects coming our way next, we're going to be able to answer the call and be there and take everything to the next level.
We also have a major initiative going on in Deal. We are in the final stages of developing and closing on the building on Park Avenue, which is about 30,000 square feet.
The Deal community is growing by leaps and bounds. Whatever's going on in Brooklyn, we're quickly catching up.
SBH will always be here. It has to always be here. We are so part of this community that I can't ever imagine not having SBH here.
I guess my wish is always just people to understand what SBH means to this community, because it's not one organization. It's probably 50 organizations all into one.
And we really have to be so thankful for the founders and for the people that currently run it and all the volunteers.
Thank you, SBH.
Thank you, SBH, for all that you do.
Thank you, SBH.
Thank you, SBH.
Thank you very much, SBH.
Thank you, SBH.
Thank you, SBH, for all that you do.
Thank you, SBH.
Thank you, SBH.
Thank you, SBH, for all that you've done for me and my family.
Thank you, SBH.
Thank you, SBH.
Thank you, Bikur Halim. Thank you, community, for supporting Bikur Halim.
Thank you, SBH.
Thank you, SBH. Here's to the next 50 years.